Hi guys, so for today's video I thought I would just sit down and play with new makeup. Might not all be like completely new because I feel like some of these products have been around, but to me they're gonna be new to this channel. I feel like some of these products I haven't really used because I wasn't really like doing much with makeup before. So yeah, that's all we're gonna be doing. Let's just get right into it. So to start off, let me kind of like pin my hair somewhat. If you can't tell, she's growing her hair out, which is, she's got a lot going on right now. She's kind of like top heavy. This is growing in. She's giving me very much mullet, but it's okay. I guess that's part of like the regrowth process. And I did dye my hair blue because I don't know if you guys remembered, my hair was like blonde. I had like a blonde pixie cut and she's growing out, so my hair is jet black and I don't like the contrast between like the blonde and the black. So I was like, let me just do blue, like a navy blue, kind of like subtle, blend in with my black. So I've been liking it so far, you know, I'm just excited to see like my growth and just start playing with my hair again, like my waves, my curls. Another thing is my audio, or like my filming. I don't know how this footage is gonna end up looking. And the audio, this is my first video doing like audio with this camera, so post editing we'll see how this looks. Let's start off with like skin prep because that's what I like to do. I did my brows already off camera. The first thing I always go in with is sunscreen, no matter where I'm going, what I'm doing. If I'm not wearing makeup, if I'm wearing makeup, I always make sure to wear sunscreen because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've been getting maskne. This is my problem area, and it's not even like active acne, it's more so like dark spots. If I'm not using sunscreen, my dark spots are just gonna get worse and worse. And just, if you want to age gracefully, wear your sunscreen. If you have like a full skincare routine and you don't have sunscreen in it, it's just like a waste of money. So lately I've been trying the La Roche Posay Anthelios cooling water lotion sunscreen. I grabbed this sunscreen because I was meaning to try like La Roche's sunscreens, but I didn't know which one I wanted to get. So I was just reading the reviews and I just ended up picking that one. That one is SPF 60, and this is literally how much sunscreen I put on. I put on a lot of sunscreen and I drag it down to my neck, and I do use a lot, so I end up using it in the back of my hands. Like I go crazy with the sunscreen. And the reason I like this sunscreen is because you guys will see, it'll give me kind of like this luminous finish. It's very lightweight, it doesn't leave a white cast, and it lays really well under makeup. It doesn't roll, it doesn't peel. I feel like it's really nice. The only thing I would say is like if you're oily, I don't know how you're gonna feel about the consistency afterwards because it's very dewy, so just be aware of that. But other than that, I've really been liking this sunscreen. You see that glow? After that, what I've really been liking, you guys know I like more of like a serum before my moisturizer. So normally, last video of like my base routine, I've been doing the Be Hydra, which I really like because it's like a hydrating serum. But lately I've been liking this. You guys know that anything glowy, the more glowy I can look, the better. So this one is the Glow Recipe Niacinamide Dewdrop. Take like this much. And I like to focus that kind of like on the high points of my face. So I do it here. And I just massage it in. If you watch my videos, you'll know that I'm like a big advocate for kind of just like massaging your skin and letting those products sink in, because I feel like that's when your base looks the best, when you're moisturized, and just like skin prep is key to whatever makeup look you want to do, whether it's matte, dewy, no makeup look. You want to make sure to really work that into the skin. After that, I go in with a little bit of moisturizer. So the moisturizer that I've been liking is the Stradia Liquid Gold. I've been really kind of like focusing on reducing the size of these spots, and they don't look too crazy right now, but I don't know if you can see. So one of my main concerns is just minimizing the appearance of that, kind of like getting my skin a little bit back to normal, soothing the redness. So this is a lightweight skin moisturizer, which I've really been liking because it's lightweight, but I feel like it still keeps me moisturized throughout the day. It's infused with ceramide, so it's gonna help with like your skin barrier, and also niacinamide, which I feel like is gonna be a big key to like what you see in this routine, to what you see in these products. But I bought it, I would say, I don't remember when I bought it, but I've been using it pretty consistently, and I like this under makeup, but also I use it during at night. Say I've exfoliated my skin and I don't want anything else on it, I'm gonna use that moisturizer. And there's days where I only just use that moisturizer for my skincare routine at night, because I've been trying to keep it kind of minimal. And my skin wakes up feeling really nice, looking like really, really nice. So I've really been liking this. Let me go in with a little bit of primer. Nothing new. This is just the Milk Hydro Grip. Like I said, all this time I haven't found a new primer that I'm like in love with. This is just what's been working for me. I really like it. I feel like it grips my makeup. You know I love this. So let me put that on real quick. So let's do a little something on the eyes. I'm not going to do anything too crazy because that's just been my vibe lately. A little bit of eye primer. The eye primer that I'm using is not new. It's the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I'm just using whatever I have. So for the eyes, I'm going to go in with the Danessa Myricks Color Fix. I'm only using one today in the shade Exposed. I've used these on my channel and I really, really like these. If you're looking for like a product that you're getting like a bang for your buck, this is gonna be it, because you can use it on the lid, you can use it on your cheeks. Like this as blush is, you can use it on your lips. Anything that you want to use this for, you can use it for. And she's in Sephora now. I'm like seeing Danessa Myricks kind of like elevate herself and just literally get into Sephora and achieve her dream. It's very inspiring and I love to see it. So if you do want to try these out in store, there are a few shades in store and then a few of her other products. But I love this brand. If you're like a working artist and you want to kind of like downsize your kit, stuff like this is great because you don't need a lot of it. Like this is how much I'm going to use for probably both of my lids. So with a brush, I'm just going to take a little bit. I'm going off of like what I see her doing in her video, like tutorials. So I'm just going to kind of like press it in the center and then just blend it out like normal. You see how it's blending out? And I'm just taking a fluffy blending brush. This is like the simplest eye routine that you can do. 2 brushes, and it's all about just blending it out. But these are kind of like dummy proof. Like they blend out so well. Just back and forth windshield wiper motions and you're Gucci. Let's move on to complexion because that's really what I've been on lately. So before I put on my foundation, you guys do know that I like to kind of like color correct a little bit. So I go in with my Maybelline Age Rewind just because I really like the way this sits under makeup, just, you know. And I use a shade that's maybe like 1 or 2 shades darker than me and a little bit more warm peachy-ish to kind of like just correct that darkness. And then I go in with whatever I gotta go in. So we use a little bit of this and I kind of focus this like mainly in that inner corner right there. This isn't a new product, this is just what I always go to, what I stick to, my go-to product. Add some right there because still a little red. If you have deeper, darker circles, just try to focus it where like the true purple and blue tones lay, and just kind of like pat it out. Let's go in with some more glow products. So I'm finally getting to use this on camera. I'm so excited. So I've been using this off camera, but if you don't know what this is the Auric Glow Lust Auric is, you probably already know, brand by Samantha Ravindal. I love her. I came out with this product, which is kind of like, it says Radiant Luminizer, but if I can compare it to something in the market, I would compare it to the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. So this is kind of like that product that you can mix in with whatever you want. Mix it into your foundation, your moisturizer. You can put it on the high points of your face. You can put it all over before makeup. You can wear it without makeup. Like, this is like such a versatile product that I've been loving. But yes, if you want a comparison to what it does, it's like the Flawless Filter, basically like a filter without too much foundation, if that makes sense. And what I like about this is the pump. Like, the pump, you're able to control how much product you get out of it. So I usually go in with like a little bit like that much. I don't need that much. And this bottle is big. Packaging, she got it right. It's like hefty, feels fancy. With that, I like to take it. Lately, I've just been placing it on like the high points of my face. So I start off by tapping it out with my fingers. With the fingers, it melts already, but I feel like this just kind of ensures that it melts in a little bit more. And you see, you'll be seeing a lot of that product in my videos just because she did something with that. She did it. Foundation that I want to try out today is the NYX Born To Glow. I haven't used this on camera, I believe, and I don't think I've used it at all. I remember I got this and I was like, yeah, this is right up my alley. But I just wasn't doing makeup at all. So yes, this is the one we're gonna try today in the shade Buff. I love the NYX. I feel like NYX does complexion really well. I love the matte one, this one, the Can't Stop Won't Stop. I really love this foundation. So let's try it out. Let's see. And I have been applying my foundation a little differently. Ooh, ooh. You guys know I stopped using sponges like a little bit ago. In my last few videos, I wasn't using sponges, but a bitch is back on the sponge. A bitch is back on the sponge. So basically what I've been doing is taking my foundation, dotting it wherever I need it, wherever I want it, and blending it out with a brush. This is where the sponge comes in. I go in with the sponge afterwards, after I blend it in with a brush. I just kind of like pat it out. She's glowy. She's giving healthy glow. I really like that. Like really like that. So I'll keep you updated on this, but so far she's a winner. She's a winner. Ooh, imagine these two mixed. Today I'm gonna be using the Patrick Ta the sculpted duo that he just came out with. Ooh, if you didn't know, I love Patrick Ta products. At first I was like, I don't know, because they are kind of pricey. I'm not even gonna lie, they're kind of pricey, but they're so good. I tried this once already and it just blends out like a dream. All his products blend out like a dream. So he came out with this, which brings like a cream and a powder. If you can see on camera, the cream is a little bit more cooler, so it's meant to kind of like sculpt and contour, and then the powder is more so like a bronzer, so it's going to give you that warmth to layer on top of the cream. He's smart. I like it. So I'm taking another Bdellium Tools, and I like to take something smaller just to map out what I'm doing, and then I'll blend it out. And I'm just gonna go on the perimeter of my face. What I've been blending it out with lately, like my warmth products, is this Lani Lashes brush, the Girl Gang collection. It looks like this. It doesn't have a name on it, but I'll leave the link to Lani Lashes down below. Bomb lashes, bomb brushes, bomb. And I just kind of like to pat it out. With these steps, I like to take my time. And then usually what I like to do is to take that foundation brush and just kind of like start doing what it does. It blends it right into the skin, into the foundation. After that, we're gonna go in with a little bit of, wait, what am I doing? Why did I do my bronzer first. Whatever, I can always go back in and add some more if I need to, but that's so weird. What the hell? Ooh, I always do my concealer first. My brightening concealer. This is, that was just like, my brain left me for a second. So for concealer, I'm still using the Pat McGrath concealer, which I love, but I'm gonna put y'all onto something new that I've been trying as well. And she's only like, what, $5? Oof. We love it. So let me add a little bit of this and blend it out. And this, I like to blend it out with my brush. So I like to let it sit for a second and then blend it out. And what I've been doing lately is like I don't blend it out all the way, so I'm gonna leave it like that, and then I add this. So this is the e.l.f. Flawless Brightening Concealer. So this is gonna be like a brightening pen. And then this, I just layer a little bit kind of like on top, like right here, right in the areas, same where I want to brighten. But this just kind of like brightens like, yeah, I'm a regular like lighter concealer, but this layered on top, of course I wouldn't use this by itself because I don't feel like it has that coverage, but add like a little on top of your brightening concealer already and it just blends out really, really nice. A lot of people were comparing it to the YSL Touche Éclat concealer, which I feel like is kind of spot on because they kind of do the same thing. The YSL, I believe it's the Touche Éclat, the one that comes in the pen. Looks like this. I wouldn't wear it just by itself because the coverage isn't like that much, but as a brightening pen, yes ma'am, definitely. And the only different thing that I've been doing is going back in with my sponge and just like finishing off blending it in. I feel like it melts everything in together. Same thing, you can go back in with the brush that you blended your foundation in with and just ensure everything's good. Alright, so base is almost done. Let's go in with a little bit of blush. That's another thing I've been liking lately, cream blush. Just blush in general. I used to be a big fat like fuck blush person, but lately she's been liking her blush. She's been liking her blush. So the blush I'm going to use today is Charlotte Tilbury Glowgasm Beauty Wand. So you just want to make sure to turn it on and off, like you go like this, and then you can squeeze a little bit, literally like the littlest squeeze will give you some product. So like that. And you just want to make sure to turn it back off once you put the cap on, or else it's going to explode. And what I've been doing lately is placing it here, kind of like marrying it with that bronzer. So pretty. This one is in Peachgasm, such a pretty peachy color. If you get a chance to go in store and like try it, the color, I love this color. So you guys already know I like to go in with the Sephora Micro Smooth. This is nothing new. I just like to do that kind of like all over the face, just to like set it, even if I'm doing like a dewy complexion. I kind of like to work around these like dewy high points, but still setting it with powder because a girl's got to wear a mask and she doesn't want anything rubbing off. I do this because I have such a like dewy complexion that when I go in with like my powder, bronzer, anything powder, I don't want it to kind of like stick or skip. So even if it's a light dusting, I like using this one because it's very smooth. Like the name says, it's micro smooth. It's gonna set your face, but it's not too heavy. And then in the center of my face, because even though I do have dry skin, throughout the day naturally I produce oils, and it's always going to be like here on the center of my face. So I just kind of like to lightly set it as well. In my last video you guys saw me bake, and it just depends what look I'm going for, what look I'm trying to achieve, whether I'll bake or not. For this look, with the products that I use and just like this overall complexion, I don't feel like I need to bake. So lately I've been using the Ciate Extraordinary Translucent Powder, and I've really been liking this. I like to focus this on like the center, like right under my eyes, right here, on the places where you tend to get oily, which for me are the T-zone always. So boom, those are done. So I can do a little bit of powder bronzer. I'm just gonna go back in with the Patrick Todd Duo, but I'm gonna use the powder bronzer this time. Whenever I do set a powder, I just kind of like work it in. I don't swipe. You never want to swipe anything on your face. I just feel like that just moves products around, and when you're placing a product, you want that color to stay in that area. So just kind of like lightly like dust it, tap it. The way you hold your brush as well is gonna dictate how much product is being placed on there. So I like to keep a light hand. Like the further away you are from the bristles, the more airbrush of a finish I feel like you get. The closer you are, I feel like it's just very harsh. I'm gonna add a little bit of the Patrick Todd powder blush on top. Nothing crazy, just like a little bit. Cute. And this is in the shade She's That Girl. In the bronzer duo, I use She's Sculpted, which is like the medium shade. So boom. I'm gonna set my face with a little bit of setting spray. So this is the one that I've been trying out lately, the Charlotte Tilbury spray. Yeah, I've really been liking this. I feel like it does help with the longevity of my makeup. Sometimes I use it to prep my skin, so I'll do like a spray of this, and then I'll do my Milk Hydro Grip. It's just a really nice spray. It's a setting spray. I'm gonna finish my eyes off camera. I think I'm just gonna add a little bit of that same color on my lower lash line. I'll probably put on some lashes, and then I'll come back. I don't know what I'm gonna want to do for lips, but yeah. I feel like I've talked enough already. Alright, so I added some lashes. These are just like regular Ardell Wispies, and I added like a blue liner, a little blue liner moment in my waterline, and I just, the same color that I put on my lid, I just kind of like added a little on my lower lash line with a little brush, just kind of like. So yeah, what's left? Lips. For lips, what do I want to do today? You know, I could just add some clear gloss and call it a day. Favorite clear gloss of all time is the Glossier clear gloss. Yeah, let's just do that because I don't feel like it. And I don't. I feel like the mom from The Parent Trap, you know, her hair, that little like hairstyle that she rocked. That's what I feel like. Alright guys, so that's pretty much all I have for this video. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, learned something new. Let me know what new products you've been using. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a long ass video, so if you made it this far, thank you. Thank you. If you have anything you feel like you want me to try out, especially if it's drugstore, let me know, because I've been wanting to get more into like that drugstore kick. I try a lot of things from Sephora because I'm working there again, so I'm very versed in that, but I do know that Sephora isn't always in the budget, so let me know if there's anything you want me to try out. That's all I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye guys.